Welcome to this show with me, your host, Beatrice. Pimer. I'm so delighted this time that we come here to share political ideas that affect all of us. In case you're just joining us right now, get into our inbox and let's know what's your opinion on what we are going to share. I am a very passionate journalist. I didn't tell you that. I am. And not just being a journalist, I'm also so much passionate about politics. And today, I want us to talk about one of the offices within politics, in Uganda, that so much concern us. Anytime something arises in this office, we all raise our eyebrows. Anytime things go wrong, we raise our eyebrows about this one office, and that is the Parliament of Uganda. We're not talking about the Parliament of the US. No, not the Parliament of the Pakistan. No, we are talking about the Parliament of Uganda. Do you know what the Parliament is? Yes, we all know, we talk about members of parliament, we have a member of parliament, we sent a member of parliament, they don't represent us, they represent us. But now, do you know what a parliament itself is? That is where we're going to start our conversation from. When you look at the people that you do elect from your villages, from your constituencies, those are not the only ones that are in the parliament. You have so many people that are in the parliament, so many groups of people in the parliament, besides the one that you do vote for in your constituencies. So come here, join me, let's have a conversation. Parliament. But in case you have your different idea or different mind on what a parliament is, on the comment section. Now, the Parliament of Uganda itself, before even we get there, the Parliament is a national legislature that consists of 556 members. 556 members. These members are not only the ones that you elect back. Now, I'm going to take time, then we get to break down these members. Who are the people that sit in the Parliament, right? Who are these groups that are not elected by us that are in the parliament? So a parliament itself, like I said before, it is a national legislature that is comprising of 556 members. Breaking down the members, one, we have those that you elected in your constituencies. The politicians, the ones you go, you tick their names on a ballot paper, you send in those you voted for from your constituencies. Group number two, we also have the workers in the parliament, those that represent the workers. They are also in the parliament. We have the youth representatives. Recently, we had one that has now become the Minister of Mineral, that is Honorable Fiona Nyamtoro. She was a national representative for the youth. So the parliament holds that space for youth representatives. We also have the people that do represent people with disabilities. I brought it right there. We have the representatives for the disabilities. Yeah, those that are elected to come and represent people that are not, what is the right word to use? The disabled. Normally they don't want to be called the disabled, but I don't have the right word. For now, let's go with that. So we have that category as well. In the parliament, we have the group that is called the ex-folio representatives. These are people, the ministers that we see, they are not elected. You people don't elect them. And then we have the vice presidents. Most of them are like the vice president. I think she's appointed. Yes, the vice president is appointed. And then we have other ministers who are actually not the MPs. Quote me right. That there are those that we vote for through the ballot paper. And then there are those we do not vote for. They are appointed according to the interest at hand, the vice president and then other ministers. In the parliament, we also have the speaker and his or her vice. Right now in Uganda, in the parliament of Uganda, we have a very loving person. Some of you won't love me to say that. A very loving woman, kind woman, that is Honorable Anita Annette Among, Triple A, you may call her. She's currently the Speaker of Parliament. And then we also have her deputy, who is Honorable Tayebwa Thomas. So in the Parliament, we have the Speaker and her vice, or his vice. And then we do have the representatives of the disabilities. We do have the workers' representative. We have those that you elected through ballot, and then we do have the youth representative, probably, and so much more. So this parliament itself, it consists of people that are not just you electing, but also those that have been appointed either by the president, number one, or within the parliamentarians. Now, if these groups come together, let's say the workers representatives, let's say the youth representatives, let's say those that you've elected through the ballot, when they come together in the same house, in the same parliament, they are the ones who elect the Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House comes from within the members of Parliament. He or she does not come from out. If you at any point look forward to becoming the Speaker of this country, and then you are one person who is avoiding active politics. Active politics, I mean to become a politician, be elected through the ballot, and then you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance to contest for speakership. For you to be a speaker, you must be able to go through the active politics. So I am trying to paint to you a picture of how the Parliament of Uganda looks like. So when you gather all these people at once, the number sum up to 556 members of Parliament. These are all called members of Parliament. Within the members of Parliament, these guys, they do not serve themselves. No. Members of Parliament don't serve themselves. The member of Parliament, the Parliament itself has staff, people that serve within the Parliament. So if you are a member of Parliament, or you look forward to being a member of Parliament, you are not a staff, to say you are not a residential staff of the Parliament, but you are a member of Parliament elected by either your own, or within the members of Parliament, or by the president. At least now I believe by that we've gotten at least a clear picture on what the Parliament of Uganda looks like. Whatever you sent your member of Parliament for must be able to be represented in the Parliament, on the floor of Parliament. So when you elect, in brief, you have sent someone to come and represent you in the Parliament. So a Parliament becomes a representation of the public. That is number one. Number two, the Parliament oversees government actions. Whatever the government plans to do, whatever the government plans to amend, the Parliament has a say in it. Mark you, the President of Uganda cannot decide without the member of Parliament. So whatsoever the government of Uganda, or the President of Uganda starts or brings on the table, it has to go through the House of Parliament. Why? Because it is from the House of Parliament that government issues are discussed and then are dispersed. So it has to go through the House of Parliament. And the other thing is that the House of Parliament, or the members of Parliament, are responsible for accountability. They have to be very much accountable for what goes out, or how your money, how your tax is spent. That's why recently there was a lot of questions, a lot of chaos along the streets about how public funds were being misused. Now, that goes back to the Parliament. Why? Because it is important, and the members of Parliament know very well that they are responsible for accountability. Anything that concerns the public, members of Parliament are responsible. So should we hear any issues of corruption, should we hear any issues of misuse of government, or public funds, then we all raise questions. And that is why you're very right to shout. You're very right to post. You're very right to write articles. You're very right to say anything that regards to the misuse of public funds in the parliament. Why? Because then we send them, we vote them, and then they are appointed to have accountability on that. Unfortunately, no one else. They are the ones that are believed are misusing our funds. For today, I got to end here. In case I have said anything that you feel, here you lied, this is true, how about you hit our comment section? Give me a comment, then hit the like, comment, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being a good part of this conversation. I still remain Beatrice Pimer. Thank you for staying with us.